Hi, today I want to share you a very strange financial transaction. If you're familiar with Zelle, which is the money transfer apps that many banks or many users use. So this morning, I noticed that someone sell me $1,000, and then whoever that person or maybe a scammer try to call me and have me basically telling me that he mistakenly sent me $1,000 and he want me to transfer it back. And then I say, wait a minute, what's going on here? So I went to my Chase application and noticed that there is $1,000 pending by this person. Let's say the name is Peggy, for example, and so it's a woman, but the guy was on the phone claiming that he's the husband, and then he didn't know how to use Zelle. And then I asked him, how did you find my phone number to send the money to? And he didn't really answer the question, but he's saying that he didn't want his wife to know about it and all that stuff. And then I asked him to talk to the wife, and then he said the wife's not around, and he like hey, transfer me money. And then later on the wife called, and then the same thing, they want me to send the money because you say you can do it, it's just my mistake, blah blah blah. And then on and off, on and off. I didn't feel comfortable, and and then he start getting nasty, like why are you so scared? We gave you everything, why you think we are a scammer, all of that. So anyway, I stopped by my Chase branch and then talked to a teller and the manager, and he told me to call a claim department. So I did call the claim department. Took a little bit of wait, and then he told me that next Monday, basically he told me do not send anything to that person. I explained to you what I explained to you folks here, and he said on Monday, call the claim number, and then option 2, and then have them deal with the refunding the whatever whoever sent or the scammer. The funny thing is that he claimed that the guy claimed that he's in Los Angeles, and he also gave me a kind of weird AOL email that he wanted me to send the money to. And I said, wait a minute, I never send money via email, all of that stuff. So the whole thing kind of weird. I wasn't sure he's real or he's not, and we did some investigation, and it looked like he had, both of them had accents. I don't know, maybe I don't want to say for definite, but maybe like Islander or something like that. And then my daughter looked up on Facebook under the name. The names are American names. I kind of like it, kind of like American names. So she told me that they both are whites, but I don't know why they have very heavy accent. That especially the wife. So, and then the phone number that the area code number that they call me actually is the base in Atlanta, Georgia. So, like you folks say, this probably a scammers, And he, like I said, he kept nasty and give me the F word, all of that stuff, He wanted me to hey, why don't you transfer me the money, blah blah blah. So anyway, I told them do not text me anymore, and I blocked their number. That's what you guys should do. If you found yourself into something like this, just tell them, I'm gonna call the bank. Let the bank deal with it. If it's by mistake, they'll refund you the money, and don't call me back. And then block their number, because they're gonna start negotiating all this stuff. So I spent a lot of time just texting back and forth. It's a waste of time, and it's like aggravating. I have to tell them, F you, just don't. Don't text me. I'm gonna, call my bank next week and all of that. So, what do you think? Using Zelle or maybe other application, and all of a sudden you got money in your account, but in my case it's still pending as of now. Normally it should clear within a few hours, based on my experience. But using Zelle, but it's still pending. Now, if you buy, you kind of fall for the guy or fall for them because, I need the money for medication, blah, blah, blah. If you fall for them, you send the money, they could have filed a claim and then to cancel that transaction. And now, because you send them, manually send them whatever via Zelle by yourself, you might not be covered. You know what I say? You know what I'm saying? you know, I mean, they could, maybe not, you know, they could have canceled later on or file a claim against it and get their money back and then get your $1,000 on top of that. Anyway, this is just want to share because you got to be careful. Even though someone send you the money, doesn't mean that you know you're good. I mean, I guess what you can do is just take the money, you know, and not feeling bad because you know how did people make mistake. But again, you know, I mean, I would say contact the bank and have them refund. Maybe even they might not be even the actual owners. It might be some sorts of identity thefts, you know. Anyway, please share your experience, and again, do not send money to strangers, even though you know they try to call you. Do not talk to them because they're gonna scam you, even you know make you feel like you know you're not helping them and things like that. So anyway, share what your thought is, and again, you know, be very careful. This is very strange using Zelle. And always talk to your bank first. Do not negotiate with these people, you know. Don't let them feel like you're soft on them and you try to help them, because that's when they might get you. You know, you cannot trust anybody. And you know, they can be they can be true person, not, you know, scammers, but it doesn't matter. Let the bank deal with it. Okay? And do not contact with them because this is a financial transaction. Let the bank deal with it. Don't even send any money to anybody that you don't know. Hope it helps, and we'll see you folks on the next video. Bye for now.